it's just it's just weird when you're like your product is like your training and it's just weird for me like
when your product is
when
you.
when you're you
when you are the
like
product,
your pictures like it's just kind of I guess I see why like it could be really easy to fall into like you're the a lot of like musicians that are famous like kind of get weird closed off.
Yeah.
It's just
You're kind of weird.
yeah. Again, never mind. I guess I'm right. Yeah, I am. It's just, but it's all for that.
We're kind of weird too.
It's all you've definitely been to my shows. It's not. I don't really do it to get more famous. It's really this. It's like when the crowd when the show's packed and the band is like all locked in. You know those, and it's not. It's never the whole show.
I feel like that's how I felt at like jump ball, a basketball game.
Like, sometimes it's on like Purple Rain. It's just those like.
Well, there's a certain frequency. There's like a frequency in time, right? Yeah. Where it's just like everything's moving like at a different speed level, right? And everything's in sync with each other. It's almost like whenever it's majestic in some way. It's like my NFL running backs as soon as they grab the ball and there's this moment in time where they're about to get hit, but like everything's happening so fast that they're moving natural. All of this is actually just happening naturally. Yeah. Like, and that's just happening at a really fast level, but your music,
it's the same thing. It's those like
with music, it's the same thing. It's like, we talk. I mean, I think maybe we've talked about
because sometimes my eyes will roll back in my head, and
straight up, and you're just
my tongue will come out, and I feel like
no,
and people think I guess it's like I market myself and just hype myself up. People think it's like, oh, I don't like it's a selfish thing, but it's like that moment requires a crowd.
No doubt.
So it's like I have to be this way to get people at the show.
Well, it's adrenaline.
And it's not like it's just like, and it's when there's a lot of people in the band.
It's like star power, really.
It really
That's
is.
how I think about it. It's like star power. Like whenever especially whenever I've witnessed this.
Yeah, when the sound is right.
And musicians, and you hear about this in great musicians, you just get lost. Mm-hmm. Like just how we watched videos and videos of SRV. It's like
he's the goat.
Talk about drugs or not, it doesn't matter. Like he is destroying and creating beautiful music with that instrument. Lost. It is just he's lost.
And then you get lost watching it.
You do, and it's just, but like if you really try to
that's the moment,
think about him, it's like
that's the moment I live for. Is I can see people sometimes and they get like lost, like they're not even. It's like they're not smiling like, oh, this band's good. Like most of the time, it's like they're smiling, drinking beer, like, oh, this band's good. But even that look, they'll stop. Sometimes they'll stop smiling and they'll just do this and stare, and it's like. They're just like
I do that.
Mesmerized.
Musicians.
I do that too.
Like reach for that moment and because that's what you want. The crowd reaction from me. It's like when especially like, there's always the people in the bar that are like, it's most times
drunk
the dudes,
and belligerent,
or it's the dudes. They don't want to. They're like trying to get with this chick and like they want to act hard. And it's when you can get those dudes to like they subconsciously stop and stare.
Pull their attention.
And that's when I know I have a good
1,000,000%.
Because most of the time, they walk right in front of the bar with the beer like and don't even look at you like they're trying to be hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it, and we're not playing
that song right now.
Yeah, we're not killing it. Like I get it. But it's when you can get them to be like, stop, and then their girlfriend's just going.
Yeah, and production has a lot to do with that. That's why I'm on y'all's ass too. I just know, because it's just all of it. It's like you want to see it all in one.
Well, that's why I'm so
like
big
Green. I mean, I had people literally coming up to after y'all's show saying that they could leave early because they had just seen enough. So
I get real.
Oh God.
A lot of artists we may have opened for have gotten mad about that.
I mean, I believe it, but it's like, we know. Are you going to change your song's choice?
That's
Hell no.
That's real talk. I mean, in my opinion, GCD doesn't really get asked to open or go with a lot of people because, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with me because it's like, and I do get this sense that lead singers, they view their lead guitar player as their secret weapon attachment.
I mean, hell yeah.
And it's like,
go gadget guitar player.
Yeah, and then they see me. I mean, there's not somebody told me that there's just no lead guitar player. Like, I feel proud. Like, it just inspired by Eddie. How Eddie had his brand. Like, I feel like lead guitar players, they're not. It's just they've all become hired employees.
Yeah.
Like, where is the brand? Where is
lead?
Where's the like? You know, there were a lot of people that went to see Van Halen just to see Eddie. There were some people that went to see David. Some people went to see the whole band, and a lot of people like, where is that at? Like, a lot of, especially in the country music scene, it's just like hired. Like, oh, I'm on the tour with this guy. I'm gonna play the licks, and
you're right.
Yeah, I'm like, where's the art?
You don't see the art, right? You don't see it as much. You know, it's and right off the back in country music, you make me think of who kind of stemmed away from that is the Wilder Blue. Because, you had Zane Williams, and he was his own act. And then you actually had Paul Eason, who was playing lead for Kevin Fowler for a long time. And then, but he didn't have his own thing. But then they just came together. Now they create art. If you go to any of their shows, it's art. They're both the lead singers because they can offer just two amazing things.
Something unique.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it's amazing. And I'm also going to see them next week in New Braunfels at the River House. Oh, yeah. They'll be at River Road Ice House.
Who?
The Wilder Blue.
Yeah, the Wilder Blue. You're dude.
He's talked about them a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to go.
I mean,
we should buy a hotel room and go.
Dude, you can just come to the house.
For real?
Yeah.
We agreed to something on Saturday.
To see MCR.
Is it their album release?
Single release.
Oh, I gotta go to that. I have to go to that.
Yeah, but they play around here, and I'll let you know whenever I can.
Yeah, let's go to a show.
And then,
let's go to a show, and then we'll come back and do a concert recap or have them on. Wilder Blue, you're more than welcome to come on.
I mean,
I'm saying yes.
Lyndon Hughes, you may know him. Lyndon
I know the name
from Steamy Cooper Media. He did.
Oh
Mason's
yeah, he's
whatever the
Steamy Cooper. It is a Steamy Cooper.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. That was funny.
I'm just putting words together. It sounded right.
Hey, it was close enough.
Hey, I'm going there tomorrow.
Stormy, yeah.
Stormy.
Yeah, Stormy. And Lyndon, he's harmonizing with all of those big names that are just behind the name, the Wilder Blue, that no one knows.
Yeah.
But when you go, you'll see the art. It's but it's the new age of almost Texas country music. It's art. You know, it's not about the band name anymore. Just that name.
No, it's not about art. 4 chords in the truth anymore. Like we're going a little deeper. Like we're looking for the weird. I feel like I'm helping that. Bring
the steel guitar back.
Yeah, bring it back, dude. They cost $500 a show. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I can play it. I literally can play the steel guitar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can play the steel. It's like $2,500 for one.
Yeah, they are expensive. I have a lap steel. It's left-handed lap steel guitar.
What?
Because I'm left-handed.
Cool.
I thought about getting one of those, but
cool.
they're not what people want to hear.
No.
They don't know. They see that and they think it's a steel, but they want to hear the pedal steel.
That's exactly what I wanted to play. I didn't even take the time to even play that. Because it could help my fingers.
It doesn't sound... And
that's not the tone we're going for.
Yeah, you don't have the pedals.
We're used to those smoky beer joint.
Yeah, the pedals.
Gary Stewart.
Empty
glass.
Oh my god. Cigarette. Are you ready for Tangled?
No.
Tangled, great.
Let's redirect.
Yeah, redirect.
Okay, I had a question earlier that I we got way off topic.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Let's end it up.
Okay, so we were talking about consultations and everything specific to the person, obviously.
Yeah.
So if I come to you and say, hey, I have a barbell, I have all these weights, I have this, you can and I want to just build muscle, I want to get strong, you can program for that. Or I come to you, I've never worked out a day in my life, I was not an athlete, I don't have anything in my house besides 2 bean cans that I can curl. That's the scale that you can go on, right? You can go CrossFitter to never working out before,
literally. So you can go up to a CrossFitter that's about to go into competition because they've been CrossFitting for their entire life.
So it's anybody on any spectrum, any scale.
I just had one sign up who's pregnant.
That's awesome.
So now you have, that's where it's that's where it's going to take a team of coaches that help, because you're doing very personalized stuff, but you need people with an experience. You need a team that you can discuss all this with, that you're guiding people in the right direction. I'm not a woman and I haven't been pregnant. And so I don't know anything that really consists of that really, but I have a network where I can find the answer.
Nice.
You know, and so that's what it's about, because that's a lifestyle that I can't relate to. You know, so you have to understand what we can do so we can make a difference. Because at the end of the day, it'll speak for itself. People's performance speaks for themselves. Correct. When people hit their goals, they're going to tell everyone in the world about what they just did because they hit the goal. I mean, that's something
they're going to say who helped.
Yeah. I mean, they can, but they're going to talk about it. They're going to be proud.
Yeah, that's
proud people.
That's a huge value add. I mean, that's the whole value add is I guess you're involved.
Yeah.
Because also,
but at the end of the day, like I feel like that's not even why you do it. Like you just do it for that person to feel better about themselves. Like whether you get recognition or not, it's not what it's about.
That's what you want,
right? Yeah. Because I can't train everyone.
Correct.
I truly can't. I'm gifted. I'm given an absolute handful of people, and there's a reason why I'm doing it, or there's a reason why they come into my life at the time that I accept them, whether it be military.
You have seasons of people.
Seasons of people, and it's like I can't. I don't know, but I want to help a lot. I want to help 1 billion people, and that's something that I've just always said. I've had that as my personal mission for a long time.
That's been my passion.
I don't know how I'll be able to help. I don't know how I'll be able to count, but that's something that I know I'll know when I do it. And whenever I'm able to do this and use my knowledge, my experience, and put it on a platform where I can just help the masses, this is going to help me get there. Yep. So that is my mood towards it, right? Because at the end of the day, I can't be with them there in time. They might not be able to come to arm sports, but they can still receive the same value. But there's awesome. A deeper, that's not going to add up to 1 billion.
No, that's
you never know.
So I'm going to have to do something else.
That's the same.
Maybe get another facility where I have a hybrid program where people can follow online but still go into a gym. There has to be
that's
bigger
the
ways.
Same mentality. That's the same mentality that Gordon Ryan had. You know who Gordon Ryan is?
I think I've heard of him. What does he do?
Like the best jiu-jitsu.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. He just won I think he's like 48-0.
Yeah.
He's like the GOAT.
Right.
But he has literally the same mentality. I listened to him on a podcast. I don't think it might have been with Joe Rogan. I don't know, but he has the same that he does a lot of online content, all jiu-jitsu though, and he says the same thing. Like I want to help everybody, and obviously I can't help physically in person every person all the time.
Right.
So he just released, or maybe a couple months ago he released he's been doing like full jiu-jitsu courses. Releasing his training videos that he does with his trainer, and he had the same, and he said the same thing that I want to help all these people. Physically, you can, just because
24 hours in a day, man, we all have lives.
So you're that, but he's, he drives around in Bugatti and he's killing it and happy as fuck. So you're on the right path, bro. Do that,
Right.
Gordon Ryan is probably one of my favorite athletes right now, honestly. So and he says he has the same mentality, so that's the mentality to have.
It's about,
and he's a fucking killer.
I mean, depending on, I don't know how, you might be, or, but, or what might make you happy, what you might know that makes you happy, and what you choose to do to make sure that you find that happiness. I make sure that I help people achieve their goals so I can have my happiness.
That's so literally my life goal is I always say, whatever I do,